Alright, so today I'm going to talk about the listening skills or tips that were listed in our textbook. So, first of all, I want to say that employees value supervisors who listen to the employee side um, before they bring up their own point of view. And research actually has shown or found that when we can make another person feel really understood, that we are often seen as effective communicators. So the first tip for effective listening I want to talk about is to listen to the subtext, which means like facts, feelings, values, and opinions of the other person. So you should try to pay close attention to the clues that the other person gives, picking them up and probing further. So listening to the subtext means asking for more understanding about the emotions behind the issue the person is addressing. Subtext also includes the history around the conversation, which can be a significant factor. So the second tip I want to address today is to suspend judgment. So I think the important part here is that you're shifting from listening to judge to listening out of curiosity. So I guess we're all judgmental and that's not all bad, but to improve our listening skills, we should try to focus on listen out of curiosity. So we might go in a conversation with like an empty glass mentality, allowing it to be filled. This way, we actually stay interested in the conversation and about what the other person shows us and expresses, rather than directing the conversation to our own agenda. Then the third tip is paying attention to differences in thinking styles. I kind of think that goes hand in hand with like the judgment part, because we need to focus on the fact that everybody's different and everybody has his or her own way of constructing reality. So we should try to understand this thinking process of the different person. And we should try to follow it along rather than judging it because it is different than ours. And then the last point of view is, or the last tip is to discuss. The last tip to discuss is in order to change the way you're feeling, you have to change what you're doing. And I think that's like a psychological thing. Like, a lot of people like talk about like when you change the way you think, like when you have really negative thoughts, you're getting really negative and you're acting like all depressed kind of, and that like I think that works with like conversations as well as when you like try to really listen and try to like lean onto these tips, you might be able to change what you're doing. So in order to reach like a new thinking perspective, we have to change the way we have done it so far. I guess the judgmental part is kind of what I am struggling with, because like it's just natural to be kind of self-observed and focus on your own way to think and observe reality. So I guess like that kind of happens a lot, but I'm definitely gonna try to work on that now that I brought it up. Yeah.